If I was to tell you to ask 10 different guys what masculinity really means, you'll get 10 completely different answers. Gym, money, girls, dominance. But to be honest, none of them actually really know how to properly explain it. None of them know what real masculinity is. So let me try and explain it to you.
I do again?
So, on the surface level, masculinity is things like purpose, direction, knowing what you want in life, clear boundaries, not letting things go, and you own everything in your life in the sense you're accountable, no matter what. You take 100% accountability of the good and the bad. If something happened in your life, even if you're not directly the cause of it, say for example, you got cheated on. You will take 100% accountability for that if you're a masculine man. Say for example, you got shit grades on your test. You take 100% accountability for that. You got fired from your job because the X, Y, and Z reason. Maybe you got made redundant because you weren't good enough. That's your fault. You could have been better. There are always things that you can do, and that's why you should always be 100% accountable. Another thing, surface level, you are exactly who you say you are, and you're authentic to everyone around you. This is me, and I'm proud of it, this is me. If people don't agree with your thoughts and your opinions, so what? This is me, this is what I believe in. You're 100% authentic if you're a masculine man. And finally, you're a man of your word. If you say it, you do it. If you make promises, you stick to them. If you say, I'm going to do this by this time, you do it. And not only just to yourself, telling yourself, hey, I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow, and you actually go ahead and do it. No. To anyone around you. You tell your girlfriend, you tell your friend, you tell your mum, you tell your dad, I'm going to go and do this, you go ahead and do it. To the best of your ability. Now, these are all things that masculine men do, but they're very surface level things. Masculinity is actually a lot deeper than this. So the deeper spiritual side of masculinity is you're still. Masculine means stillness. You don't get shaken. You're stable. You're calm. You're relaxed. If anything happens in your life, you're not immediately going to emotionally react. Whereas the feminine, it's much more rather ever-changing, it's a lot more chaotic, which isn't a bad thing. But it's a lot more reactive, it's a lot more emotional. As a man, you need to be the stability. As a masculine man, you need to be that stable pillar, that stable rock that people in your life can lean on. When there's an emotional thing going on, when there's a stressful situation going on, you want to be that rock, you want to be that pillar, you want to be that place of stability. So every time you walk into a room, nothing rattles you. There's some crap going on, oh, you got fired today. And what? You don't react emotionally. Sure, if you need to go home and you're a bit upset by it, yeah, it's a bit of a piss take, you got fired, you need to go find another job, you need to go do this, you need to go do that. But it is what it is at the end of the day. There's nothing you can do now. So why are you having an emotional attachment to what has happened? You need to be emotionally detached from outcomes, from results. You're trying to pursue something, but you don't see the best results, but you're not attached to the results. You're attached to the journey. You're attached to the destination. You're trying to make money from your business. You've been trying for months and months and months, but nothing's coming out of it. But it doesn't matter because you're not doing it for the money. You're not doing it for the results. You're doing it for the love of the game. And that's what a masculine man does at a deeper level, because they're still. They're calm. They're relaxed. They're stable. You handle things with much more clarity rather than emotion. And finally, presence. You as a man are 110% present, always. People feel it before you even say anything. When people are speaking to you, you want them to compliment you and say, wow, you're a really good listener. And they'll say that because you're going to be listening with 100% intent. Your presence is going to be so good that people think, wow, no one's ever actually listened to me like this. And especially in a world like today, where people are constantly getting distracted, people have the lowest attention spans in the world, people are constantly scrolling. If you can stay on topic of a conversation, listen to someone, fully hear them out, that's such a beautiful gift. And it's so respected by the feminine. Just to be a good listener, and that comes with presence. Being 100% present in moments. Don't be getting distracted by your phone, don't be getting distracted by, oh, I got this message, or I got this work call, or I got this. People don't like that. What matters to people is your presence and your time. Are you 100% present with them in your time? Are you 100% there? Because that's what matters at the end of the day. Now, let me just tell you a quick story to embellish this for you, in a real world scenario that actually happened with me. So I was out with my girlfriend, and we're in city centre, it's really busy, and she has to catch her train in about 15 minutes, and we're a 20-minute walk from the station. Now, we have these like electric scooters that you can get around the city, so we know that we can probably get one of those and we'll be okay, but still, it's quite, like, we don't have much time, we can't get close. So we're at Chaiwala, having some chai, and we're about to leave. We get up and we start walking, and turns to me, she's like, shit, I don't know where my rucksack is. And she bought her rucksack because she like brought it along for the day. She came down for the day for some water and charger or whatever. And she also brought her laptop in there because she was letting me take a look at it. And obviously, like, losing your laptop is such a huge thing. I'm like, shit, where's your bag? We go back to Chaiwala. It's not there. And I'm thinking, could it be here, could it be here, could it be here? Now in this moment I could get mad. I'm thinking, shit, she's gonna miss her train. I might have to buy her another train ticket. Why does she always do this? Why is she losing stuff? Why is this? Why is that? I could get upset, I could get stressed and thinking, no, how are we gonna make the train? But instead I didn't react emotionally. I analysed the situation and understood, okay, she's lost her bag. Where was her bag lost? Where was this? Where was that? I analysed it and I understood what I needed to do and I took action. So I grabbed her hand and I led her down, like backtracking all the places that we went. And we went to this arcade and found out her bag was there. Got it. Grabbed it in time. I gave it to her. She said, oh my god, thank you, gave me such a big hug. And then I led her to the station and we made it for her train just in time. Now if I reacted emotionally, she would have ended up missing her train. If I got stressed, if I got upset, if I got annoyed at her. But I didn't. Now yeah, if I wanted to feel like that, there would have been a time and a place. But in all reality, like, that stuff happens. That was nothing to get annoyed about or upset about, but I could have. And a lot of men would. You need to learn to be still in those moments and not react. I stayed calm and I handled it with a clear head. And that moment, I'll always remember it. My girlfriend loved that moment. Because after that day, she looked at me with such love and admiration. It was like, I really love how you took charge there and you just handled it. You didn't stress out, you just handled it and you got everything sorted. And you didn't even react emotionally. You just took charge, led me where I needed to go, took us back tracing our path, and found my rucksack and got me on time to my train. She loved me so much for that because that was true masculinity in that moment. Being able to stay calm under pressure, being able to stay calm under stress, being able to stay in a stable state of mind during these emotional trying times. Because you need to understand something, there's a time and a place. I'm not saying never show your emotions, but there's a time and a place. If needed be, I would have had a word with my girlfriend afterwards and I would have said, you need to be a bit more careful with where you leave your stuff. But that wasn't the time and the place. There was no time for an emotional reaction there. If I reacted emotionally, she would have missed her train. So being a man, being a masculine man, is not reacting emotionally in the moment. You can react emotionally outside of it if you need to. But again, you do it in a calmer way. You don't need to get all boisterous and loud and shouty, screamy, angry. Throw a riot. A man doesn't do that. A man always remains composed. That's what real masculinity is. It's not loud. It's not a list of habits. It's just certain. Now if you're trying to build this real masculinity, not just the surface level stuff, but the deep internal level of masculinity within you, where you can be still, where you can be composed, click the first link in the video description. You can book a free 10 to 15 minute call with me. And in that call, I'll help you out with whatever you need, whether that be something like this masculinity, and you want to be more in touch with your masculine. You want to be more composed, you want to be more stable, you want to be that rock, I can show you how. We'll talk about where you're at, and I'll give you some real direction. And also, I've got some limited one-to-one spots for my coaching program. If I think you're a good fit, we'll talk about that on call. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next one, bro.